a long time since we played Owen Benjamin clips. Okay, can I start by saying that?
It's been a long time since Owen was interesting.
It's been a long time since I've played.
It's been a while.
Since I've been waiting for this all day. So Owen Benjamin last week, or 2 weeks ago, I think, went on back on Sam Tripoli's show. And I'll play a little clip, and then we're going to delve a little bit deeper into the whole thing. But here he is, man. It's been a while since we've seen him on the screen, huh? It has been a while since we've had this beautiful man.
We got two guys that are known to us on this.
Check this out.
It all fact, and you'll see the video, you smug little fucker.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Why?
Because you're being smug, man. You're like,
all
all right.
Smug motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why are you calling me a smug motherfucker?
Because you're acting smug, dude.
I'm not acting smug.
I'll read this
at
text.
all. What have I done that's smug, Owen? What have I done? I'm having a conversation with you. Why am I being smug? I don't understand it.
You just brought in the whole feed the family shit. What am I taking away Martin's ability to feed his family?
That's not what I'm saying.
Is that what I'm doing? Am I taking away
not
your
at
ability
all.
to feed?
I brought that up, Owen.
Me it all.
So that's just a little clip. We're going to play a little bit more. So far, what do you think, though?
It's lit. This is pretty lit.
So far, can I play one more little clip before we get into it? Okay.
Okay, but I'll get into that. When it comes to Jew world order stuff, okay?
I don't think the Jews run anything.
Okay, so I just want to have this conversation with you. And again, I'm going to, after I say
like
this,
money and
you
they
can say
hand.
whatever you want, okay?
Yeah. They rub their
say
hands.
whatever you want after this, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Owen, you've been pretty outspoken in thinking that Jews run everything.
So I'm going to go back to our old style with Owen Benjamin, and I think this is the fair way to do it because a lot of people, when we ever cover Owen, or even when we cover Brennan and stuff like that, or any of these people are like, oh, you go in there and you find the clips. You go and you find the clips to make them look stupid. Now, we have a rule in this game, in this studio, okay? Whenever we get a long-form video like this, we kind of just skip around. So I picked, you guys saw me before the show, I picked an arbitrary starting point, okay? This is about 16 minutes into a 58-minute video. None of us have watched this except for the clips that I just showed you, okay? All right.
Strap in.
To undercut the United States government, the United States dollar, and bring in a crypto bullshit currency. And I think that's why that's the problem.
Why are you on the platform?
He's talking about, I'm not sure what platform it is. He's talking about one of those platforms he's on that he's saying it's bullshit because they use crypto and not, money or whatever.
When it's based on crypto. Why even go there if you don't like it?
Yeah, I don't think you understand.
I don't start from the start. I've had multiple discussions with multiple new channels there. It is always this.
Rokfin, is that what it's called? This is the one that the one that Alex Stein was talking to us about, that new social media site where you get paid for it. It was.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't remember exactly.
Starts at
the one that seems like a pyramid scheme.
Ray tokens. It is always
but it's
that.
totally
Anybody
not a pyramid
comes on
scheme.
Understands that
this is
sorry.
The pay and everything is in Ray tokens. There's no way that any
Rokfin, I believe is what I'm talking is what it is.
Anybody moves forward on that website that does not know that it is paid in crypto.
I realize that. Yeah, and then I converted it to US dollars. The problem is I make fun of crypto. I talk about how you put a prisoner in a cell block.
That's not why they got rid of it.
Blockchain, crypt. You put
because the word chain is in it. Hold on. Oh God, we haven't done this in so long.
Owen is still so stupid.
We haven't done this in so long.
Owen's the epitome of that guy. Owen is the epitome of that dumb person that's trying to find codes and meaning in everything.
So blockchain's evil now. Look, last we left off, it was like the moon and stuff. Last time we really recovered him hard, he was burning his kids' dinosaur books.
Dead people in a crypt. You put chains on their fucking feet, and you put them in a cell block. You will only be able to buy and sell based on a public ledger. That's what they want to bring in now, and so that's the taboo topic. So
that's not what crypto is at all.
Those people want to play a little fucking song and dance and talk about how they're truthers and they allow you to talk about vaccines. The vaccine shit is over. It's over. It's now done.
No one let you talk about it, Owen. When a lot of places weren't doing that forever. For why?
No, that scam's over.
Right.
Now it's about
a total
crypto.
scam. Right.
Yeah.
But they were
Now it's
clipping
about
people that were
Dogecoin.
talking about it, Owen.
It's about throwing fucking.
Why did he get kicked off of Rokfin, or he just didn't want to be a part of it because of the crypto? I know there's some Owensburgs out there that could probably give me a little bit more information.
Shiba Inu hit a mom's asshole on fucking OnlyFans.
For
and
sure.
pretend like that's freedom.
For sure.
But I can't fucking make fun of Shaq looking like a fucking gorilla. That's retarded.
You just said this isn't.
No, I mean, I think you should be allowed to make
Owen's
those jokes.
An idiot, but he's making a valid point.
He is making an actual valid point. See, again, people go, you're mean to people. And you just say, no, this is fair. He is 100% right there. Yes, Owen, you are correct.
About jokes. You said it's about crypto right now.
No, it is about crypto. And that's why.
That's the joke. Have you seen your Coinbase account lately?
No.
Are you laughing or crying when you go there?
I don't look at it.
I just laugh now.
I don't look at it.
I'm not doing this because I want to be on Rokfin. Martin could have just apologized. He could have said, because we're texting back and forth all day. And he's like, he kept holding a moral line on me. And that's a problem for me. And you know me, that's a problem. It's one thing if you go, hey man, I got this thing going. Dude, the story you just told makes me like him more, where it's like, hey man, I'm really into Greco-Roman wrestling. I saw it was happening. I fucking like crypto. You're kind of fucking things up. Do you mind if you just leave? I'd be like, no problem.
So apparently his site runs on crypto, but Owen has been talking shit about crypto.
And that's what got him.
That's what it seems. Look, again, we're you know, like you know those like those games like the Arkham games or whatever games where you have to look for evidence and start piecing together what's happening.
Yeah,
that's how it is with Owen. You kind of have to piece together what's going on.
Yeah,
when he says, "Hey man, I got a fucking problem with your morality," I'm like, you know what? I'll
give him a little credit here, by the way, because I also give him credit. Lost a little bit of weight. He's looking all right. Owen's looking okay.
He's got cows.
Yeah, he's looking okay. Yeah. He's come a long way from screaming outside in the shed. Now he's screaming inside in his home.
To be fair, now he's screaming at Sam Tripoli, which is still kind of weird and insane.
Fight this because you're going to be manipulating people into thinking that blockchain is freedom, like transsexual is freedom, like the vaccine will make it go back to normal. And I fight.
Yeah, but see, Owen, here's the thing, and here's the problem where I like. He mixes two things that are a little different, right? Like, no, I don't think trans stuff is normal. I don't, right? Just like, you know, that's fine. My problem is when they force kids to do it and all that shit and they try to normalize it, and that's fine. But nobody is making you buy crypto, Owen. Nobody is forcing, right? Like, I guess hold on a second. Now, hold on. I just thought about this. I guess maybe his take is that he has to use crypto if he's going to be on that Rokfin site because that's what they pay out in.
And that's probably what he was bitching about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, we're piecing this together.
Fight with morality. It's not about money for me.
Right.
I have no debt, no mortgage, no addiction. I mean, I battle some addictions, but it's like
I battle a lot of addictions. And
me too. We're from upstate New York, dude. I mean, it's like
right.
I'm sorry. Can I have Mersh? Because you're more of a Big Apple connoisseur. Does everyone in upstate New York battle addiction? Is that a thing?
There is a certain level of boredom in upstate New York.
So Buffalo.
And there is a significant amount of colleges in upstate New York. So, no, not everyone battles addiction, but upstate New York's, it's a wild place. It is fun. A lot of partying going on.
It's weird because like upstate New York is like the South, but for New York, even though it's North, you know, there's more land. There's more Republicans too.
Yeah, I mean, we both have a little voice in us going like, change your personality, go down. I know, trust me, I relate. But it's like my battle isn't. I don't want Rokfin to fail because of people like you and people like Jaron and people like Weiss and people that I like. It's just the people don't like this. So
hold on a second, Owen. I'm sorry. Owen got kicked off of YouTube, which I think
he did win.
Owen got kicked off of YouTube, okay, which I think was bullshit. Owen should not have been kicked off of YouTube. So let's start with that. But moving forward from that point, fine. Owen goes and he goes to D-Live, right? D-Live doesn't like his shit. They kick him off. They kicked a lot of people off, and then they came back. Then Owen goes to another. I don't know which other site he goes to. He doesn't like their shit. Then he leaves their site. Then Owen goes to. So Owen, look, here's the thing. Unfortunately, there's going to be no perfect site that's going to bend to your will in terms of what you're going to do, whether you're right or you're wrong. So you kind of have to, and I know this is hard for Owen, but you kind of have to try to play the game a little bit if you want to stay on the internet, right?
Yeah, like there's ways to have some fun and tiptoe, do a little dance.
Shit, listen to our live reads.
Yeah.
This was revealed when he did this public thing of deleting my channel. He could have had me delete it. He could have been like, hey, man, we got this thing going on. Do you mind just deleting your channel? It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing to have that happen again after I told people to go to Rokfin.
Okay.
And I didn't debunk the Holocaust like they asked me not to do.
What? He didn't do it, though.
So his way of hold on, Mersh, I got to point this out because I'm thinking how this meeting went. His way of meeting them in the middle.
Look, I won't mention the smokestacks or the maternity wards. All right? Hand to God, I promise. But I am going to bash your platform and the currency it's based on.
I miss Owen so much.
He's
They say miss this. Why did YouTube kick him off?
well, because of all that Holocaust debunking on account of mostly that.
Okay.
I never said to hurt Jews. I never said Jews are fucking trying to hurt us. I'm just doing comedy, and I don't need to be on there.
Hey, I
I
have a
don't.
question. Someone brought it up in the chat, and we forgot to. Hey, what happened to that unauthorized TV thing that you were raising money for?
True. Why?
Shouldn't that be where you're streaming on?
What happened with that?
Didn't he have a falling out with the Point Fighter?
Did he?
Vox there?
I don't even know,
keep
man.
up with
I
these
can't keep
people.
up with the lore.
Don't even need to make any drama, but like, it's this morale. It's this inverted morality. Where it's
I
like-
understand that, Owen. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that. But you did, I don't know how long the video was shitting on Martin. Okay. And listen, I
Yeah, fuck
understand.
Martin, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you something, man. I'm just going to say this to you, man. When we first had our problem, I'm going to say something. When we first had our problem way back in the day and you fucking texted my burner phone. Okay.
He's doing the okays though.
Okay.
You said something that
And by the way, guys, I don't know. Was this on Sam's episode? Sam, I know you like sometimes to pop people and stuff. We're just being transformative here, bud. Please don't. I just want to at least try to. I'm trying the nice way. Okay.
Please
Please
buddy.
don't.
resonated with me. And I didn't really understand it because I hadn't had kids right there yet. Okay.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna
Okay.
do. We're gonna skip. Are we good to skip ahead? You think of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Transformative skip.
Green top hat. A hatred of Irish people.
It's
No.
I miss just skipping around his videos. I gotta go back,
go
a,
back
little bit. I gotta go back. I gotta see
We
what
missed something.
yeah.
why are you bringing up Jews and blacks? If it's a
I gotta go back a little bit more.
We went too far.
I
ahead.
went too far ahead. I'm gonna go right here.
ghosting me because I didn't answer your text right off
For
Okay.
5 days. 4 days,
Well,
5
not
days.
for 5 days. I hit you up and I go, hey man, let's do a podcast. 2 days later, you're like, are you fucking ghosting me? 2 or 3 days later. But the point is, oh,
I mean, can we defend Owen here for a second with Sam and scheduling podcast?
How many times were we supposed to be on
4
the show?
times producer reached out.
Yeah.
And we try to go on 3 or 4 times.
I think it was 3 times, and then I think the third
it
time.
wasn't even our idea.
And then the third time they reached out, we went, yeah, we don't even want to. Don't even bother.
Well, no, they reached out because we were supposed to be on at 1. Like, oh, can you come on at 4? I'm like, I can't. We do a show at 4. I can't.
Well, first time they just blew us off.
Yeah, true.
No, read these. I'll read them right now.
okay, go.
I'm making an epic video that's going to make Rokfin look fucking retarded. Fact.
Right.
As a friend, I'm telling you, don't be on the shill side or your audience is going to think you're an
Okay,
idiot.
we're going to get into
Fact.
that as well, Owen.
So he texted Sam and told him that it's one thing to fucking hate this dude, but it's another thing to tell somebody else, you should also get off of Rokfin.
Yeah, that seems a little.
Come on, man.
We're going to
You
get into that as
said
well.
I'm doing anti-Semitic talk. Bro, I do jokes about Jews for Jews.
Right.
I've no hate at all. Fact, and you'll see the video, you smug little fucker.
Who are you talking?
Oh, here's where the clip came from. Oh, here we go.
To?
You.
Why?
Because you're being smug,
Why
man.
you
You're like, all right.
Smug motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why are you calling me a smug motherfucker?
Because you're acting smug, dude.
I'm not acting smug.
I'll read this
at
text.
all. What have I done that's smug, Owen? What have I done? I'm having a conversation with you. Why am I being smug? I don't understand it.
You just brought in the whole feed the family shit. What am I taking away Martin's ability to feed his family?
That's not what I'm saying.
Is that what I'm doing?
Owen?
Am I taking
That's
away
not
your
at
ability to
all.
feed?
I brought that up, Owen, because I relate
up.
it to what you're saying. Okay? I'm relating to what you said there. That was actually
but not in a valid way, dude.
100%.
I'm relating, but like not in a valid way, dude.
The one who
a valid way. 100%
I was making money on
in a valid
Rokfin.
way, Owen.
What?
100% in a valid way. Because I'm that guy too. Okay?
What guy?
I've been censored on a lot of places, Owen. Okay?
Yeah, and if you got kicked off a place that I was on, I would never shill for the other side.
But
That's a weird
thing to ask of people.
Yeah, that's kind of not fair, right?
Like if I get kicked, if Nightwave ever gets kicked off YouTube, Royce, you need to delete ROTC.
No, but that's like
in
saying you got kicked
solidarity.
off of Twitter. I'll never plug your Twitter, Royce. I'll be like, well, why? I didn't do anything to you. Like, what?
Ever.
You know,
I don't give a fuck if I was friends with them
You're
either.
throwing out shill. I get
Oh, there
that
must be a
all the
line.
time.
You're a comedian, dude. Take it
Yeah.
seriously.
Well, I'm not laughing at anybody right now.
What's the
100%
line? What's the line,
seriously.
Sam? What's the line? What's the line? Tell me the line for jokes.
Say
Is
the
it-
line, Sam.
I have a feeling something bad is coming. I don't know why. You know when you have a bad intuition?
Jews? Is it gorillas? Is it bananas? Let's go through. Let's go through the lines. Is the Book of Mormon the line?
Owen, you just
Someone
said
ever
he didn't.
their
It wasn't
family.
about your jokes. You just said that.
It's about crypto. Then that means
Okay,
it's a
So it's crypto Jewish gorillas that throw bananas at you that is a problem.
That sounds like a pretty awesome comic book or like cartoon.
Sounds like a Donkey Kong reboot.
Yes, it does.
Why are you bringing up Jews and blacks if it's about crypto?
because that's what Martin said it was about, and that's what you said publicly it was about. You said that I
Yeah.
might have crossed a line because of anti-Semitism. You said the word anti-Semitism.
Hold
Okay.
on, Owen,
Damn, you did.
Owen, I want to ask you something. Do you believe at any point you said some anti-Semitic shit ever?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But watch this. Mersh, you think you've ever said any anti-Semitic shit?
Are we going on the record or off the record?
Have you ever said any anti-Semitic? But the
Wars and
answer is
stuff,
no.
yeah.
We've never said that.
Of course not.
So you do it smart, Owen.
In my life, no.
Never. You didn't have a fucking.
The closest
that
I ever
fucking-
came.
You didn't have a fucking that mask on. That's the fucking.
Grab
Oh, we covered that when he first got the mask. Remember that?
mask.
And doing that, that's not anti-Semitic, Owen.
No.
Owen, come on, man.
So if I wear an Irish hat and a
Come
beard,
on, Owen.
what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You know
You're a
what
liar.
I'm talking about,
Sam,
Owen.
you're being a
You're
fraud.
Owen, listen
Oh,
to me.
you feel so bad for me, Sam.
No, I
so if I
don't.
wear an Irish beard
Bro,
and a
you
green
choose
hat,
this.
answer
You
the
want
fucking
this.
question.
If you were a big Irish beard and one of those big hats, I would have Corey Floxer sue you immediately.
Oh,
That's
that
what
is
would.
Corey's
That's
deal.
what would happen.
Answer
You
the
want
question.
this. What?
Answer the question.
What?
If I wear a green top hat and an Irish beard on St. Patty's Day, does that mean I hate Irish people?
No, but you'll be dressed like Mr. Hat was. Remember Mr. Mackey? Mr. Hat was a big beard and a.
That's right.
What?
Unfortunately, in some places that is a
No, but
problem.
what do
I
you
don't have
think?
a problem with it, Owen.
What do
but
you
the
think?
notion that you think you haven't gotten in trouble for that is laughable. Because you
In
have,
trouble
Owen.
by who?
By every fucking website that's kicked you off, Owen. We're fucking writing history here. Okay,
You're
that's
rewriting
my
history.
point. Owen,
Answer the question as
you should be
yourself.
able to- Owen, listen. Here's the
You
whole
think
thing
that
about
mask is anti-Semitic? Yes or no?
Of course.
I mean, yeah.
It's. Look, Owen. I think what the point he's trying to make, and I think you're partially right here. You should be allowed to joke and do whatever you want.
I agree
with you on that. But a green Irish hat and a red beard, it wouldn't be like as insulting to Irish people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, if you were wearing an Irish getup and like beating your wife and drinking, you know, and passing out, I'd still
You'd be a cop, and it would be a police uniform.
I still wouldn't be offended.
Of course it is.
So is a green top hat a hatred of Irish people?
It's
No, it's
hey,
not.
Hey, the actual
liar. You
fucking-
liar.
No, on not a liar.
Lying is bad.
I would honestly respect Owen more if he were honest. He goes, yeah, I was making Jew jokes. And yeah, sure, some people thought they were anti-Semitic, but the point is I should be allowed to do it. Then I would be with Owen and be like, yeah, he's right.
Owen's wrong in that he's spiraling, trying to convince everyone he's not anti-Semitic.
When the real thing should be, even if I am anti-Semitic, I should be allowed to say my opinion, and people who want to listen to it shouldn't tune in. I agree with that part. I agree.
Bad for recovery, and you know it. You fucking know that.
Owen, I'm killing it in recovery, brother.
Oh,
Bro, I am way better at recovering from my addiction than you are. I just meant to tell you.
This is the weirdest show off ever.
All right, you smug bastard. Why are you being so smug?
you're so killing it that you're lying right to my face. Lies is what makes you
What
relapse.
am I lying? Owen, I'm lying about what?
So if I do a parody of an Irish person, is that the
St.
hatred?
Patty's Day.
He's really like...
Why you're really I'm starting to think you might be anti-Irish.
Oh, and here's the thing,
You're
though.
spiraling about Irish people
I've
now.
never seen you talk about Irish people controlling the media. I think that it's not just the mask. I think that look, for example.
Oh, really? We don't control the media?
I ordered an old man mask, and they sent me a black old man mask. You see here? You see? Now I'm not going to put it on.
Bill
and sing
O'Reilly,
Mammy.
Sean Hannity,
All hate black
Laura
people.
Ingraham.
Mm-hmm. Those are all people. Oh, what is people who get lower ratings than Tucker Carlson?
That's a good point.
Day is actually celebrating the genocide of fucking pagans in fucking Ireland. If you really want to get deep, brother, that's what it is.
No, but you're
What?
not answering the question. You're being dishonest.
No, because Owen, you're acting like all things are equal, and you know they're not. You're
No,
a
I
good
think
man.
all men and women are equal when it comes to the community.
If I was Sam Tripoli, my argument wouldn't be that argument. My argument would be like, look, I agree with you. You should be allowed to say those things. Unfortunately, Owen, these fuckers make the rules, and if you don't play the game, they're going to kick you off. I mean,
These
that's how
fucking
it is.
Jews make all the rules,
Yeah,
Owen.
these fucking Irish people that control the media.
You act
Yes,
like
I
all
do.
things are equal. And in an idealistic world, Owen, you should be able to do every joke you want to. And guess what, Owen? I do all those jokes in Hollywood, at the Comedy Store.
With my Jewish friends'
Really?
approvals.
Sam, put the mask on. And could you do that? Can you go to the Comedy Store in that mask? That would be a legendary move.
they'll think he owns it. Oh no, the boss is here. Everyone get to work.
Guys, I think there's some kind of Hollywood producer out there tonight. Make sure you guys do a really good set.
It's just a mask.
I
So?
do Jew jokes, black jokes, gay jokes, everything. I
No
make
shit.
fun of everybody.
Me too.
Okay?
Yeah, and they like
So
it.
don't sit there and
they
act like I
it.
don't do it. All
No,
right?
but you're pretending
But
I'm
this is not
anti-Semitic.
Martin's thing. Martin runs a fucking platform.
I didn't know it was
I'm
a
gonna tell you something,
Greco-Roman
Owen.
fucking platform.
Why is every platform that tries to compete with YouTube always just turn into this weird shit show? Like it's you know, like Odyssey getting into Twitter fights with other people. Like it's a weird like mix of things. It's a cosmic gumbo.
A cosmic. Where did you hear that? And
It's
I
from
hate it.
it's from I Think You Should Leave.
Oh.
When the big guy with the beard was the cop movie, and then they interview him on AOL Movie Watch. He's like, so what do you think about the movie? Well, I called it a cosmic gumbo.
Cosmic gumbo.
Supposed to know that. It's a Greco-Roman platform.
But you didn't know.
A Greco-Roman platform it sounds like a fucking Bret Hart move.
That until 2 minutes ago.
I know,
Owen,
and I
you
like-
thought it was
I-
a truther platform 2 minutes ago.
He
Here's the thing,
claims
Owen.
it's the free.
First off, that's the problem with all these fringe sites. They're not truther platforms. They shouldn't be. Here's the truth. If you want a good platform, it can't be a truther platform. It can't be a right-wing platform. It can't be a left-wing platform. It has to be a platform that lets you put up your fucking videos. That's it. It's very simple.
It should be very simple.
Yeah.
free speech platform. He's lying and telling people that crypto
Owen,
blocks-
everything you talk about, people talk about there already. They already do it. Everyone's
why
doing
was
it.
I?
But they're not putting on fucking Jewish mask and dancing around.
rubbing coins together. Remember that?
Yeah.
Kicked off, Sam.
Because you have a history, Owen. That's
What's
why.
my history? Hosting
history
Star
is-
Director Guilds
your
Awards,
history-
4 Sailor movies, so one of the leads of a sitcom.
Right.
Did
He just threw his Hollywood.
Did
back
he
out
say
there.
that he was the lead of a sitcom?
He said one of the leads.
Is he Sullivan and Sons? Is what we talking about?
He was one of the leads.
He was the retarded like neighbor character, right, or whatever. Oh, cool. So you were like Corey and fucking. You were like not Corey. What was the neighbor in Step by Step? The dumb one.
Oh, the guy who lived in the van.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I forgot his name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
Leno, what's my fuck? I have 4 kids and a farm, Sam.
Yeah.
Was it Cody?
Cody.
It was Cody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you're
Owen.
being a little deceitful little demon.
No, I'm
right
not,
now, man.
Owen.
Demon.
And now you just like.
By the way, he's complaining, and then somebody again, not defending Sam with some of the stuff he's saying, but to be fair, Sam. Out of everything, you can say whatever you want about Sam. Sam is giving him a platform and not censoring him on his YouTube show. You know,
When you're in denial, okay?
What's my denial? That the
You're in
grappler
denial
mask
that there's
isn't
not a
hateful?
history here, Owen.
What's
okay?
my history?
What's your history? Why have you been kicked off several fucking platforms, Owen?
You tell me.
No,
he did, and you said that he was lying.
Owen,
Stop.
you tell me.
Dude, you want? I will. Then shut your mouth for 5 minutes.
Okay.
He is
Very
heated.
angry. They miss each other.
Yeah.
On Twitter, there was a guy named Jesse Thorne. Do you know my fucking history at all?
Okay, here's the other thing, Owen. No, not everybody follows your lore.
I don't.
Jesse
Owen.
Thorne. Now be quiet for like.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting.
This is.
Once in your life, dude.
All right, go on.
Why do you think I call you smug? You think that's funny?
No,
Jesse
Owen,
Thorne, out of
'cause you're
100.
yelling at me. Literally, you said you weren't going to get emotional about this.
I'm
And
not
here you are.
emotional.
I'm not emotional.
You're,
Ah!
you're crying.
I'm trying
I'm
to, have
trying
a
to dominate
conversation with
you because you won't shut the
You're
fuck
dominating.
up.
I'm trying to dominate you.
That doesn't sound gay at all.
I don't care if you dominate, brother. I'm not here to get in a fucking
I'm not your brother.
a machismo.
I'm not your
fucking
brother,
thing.
dude.
Okay, exactly.
You want me to explain? I
I'm
will.
here and having a conversation with you, Owen.
Be quiet,
Explain
dude.
emotional about
Be
it.
quiet for 5 minutes and I'll explain to you why I got kicked off.
I feel like Owen is acting like he hasn't been doing the majority of the talking when he has.
Yeah, maybe if you give me a chance to talk.
Here we go.
Jesse Thorne had a 3-year-old he was planning on giving hormones to. I called him out publicly. I was accused of being transphobic and kicked off Twitter. I then don't talk. I then was allowed to come back and I said, David Hoggs, this is the fact, this is factually what got me kicked off Twitter. David Hogg says that we shouldn't have guns, but he can't even grow pubes yet. The global media said that I was sexualizing a child.
Which, okay, can we defend Owen here for a second?
That we did defend Owen when that happened.
No, I know,
because
but
it was stupid.
but in hindsight, it's even worse. Thinking about the media was saying you were sexualizing a child, the same ones that are cheering on drag shows in Dallas.
Yeah, the same ones that are literally trying to fuck kids.
Yeah.
And then
I just want to point out, I'll goof on Owen and I'll goof on Sam, but I do understand what the real problem is. Okay, it's definitely not Owen Benjamin, and it's definitely not Sam Tripoli.
account was banned permanently. That's literally why. Patreon in writing, and then my touring went to shit. UConn, all these places said, you hate trans people because of a fucking 3-year-old.
Right.
No,
I have a question. You've seen some of Owen's stand-up. All the politics aside, all the Jew stuff aside, all this of it. Do you really think Owen Benjamin's a good stand-up comedian?
I don't even think he's a mediocre stand-up comedian.
I mean, I'm sure you were the co-lead of a sitcom.
Co-lead.
I'm not done yet, dude.
Okay.
Because of a 3-year-old. That's why I got kicked off, Sam. All right? So don't fucking pretend that it's because of Jew hate, all right?
No, that's why you got kicked off of YouTube. That's a different time
Yeah,
you
the
got kicked
YouTube was
off.
the Jew hate.
No. I'm not done yet, dude. Patreon said my pound me too joke was mocking.
Hashtag me too. It's not pound me too.
Well, that was his funny.
Oh.
That's his hilarious.
Is that his
joke.
stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The victims of sexual abuse. I said, oh, dude, I'm going out to see Pound Me Too, Pound Me Too. Everyone's so thirsty. Pound Me Too. in writing, that's why I was kicked off Patreon. Pound me too. Now it's a hacky joke. I did it 5 fucking years ago. I was kicked off PayPal because of Caitlyn Jenner, Woman of the Year. Dude, that's why. One night I got close to anti-Semitism, quote unquote. One night. I was drunk and I was crying.
Just
One night.
One time.
Okay, but here's the thing that bothers me, Owen. On principle, I would stand up for you. But don't give me that one night bullshit. How many videos have we seen?
Countless. Dozens.
Go to our page and watch
at least
them.
100.
They're there.
My friend died in Afghanistan, and I was like, I knew about the war lobby, and I was a fucking emotional
Was
wreck.
that the fake Marine friend? I can't keep up.
That was the one night I was.
Who was this fake Marine friend again? The black guy?
Eric Nimmer.
Yeah, there it is.
Not being comedic, and I was being actually sad, and I cried, and I wept for my friend. And that was the one time someone could look at that and say, that guy scares me. But other than that, it's all illusions, and it's pushed by this whisper campaign, and that's why I'm calling you out on it. Because you're going to say, oh, you have a history. Oh, you have anti-Semitism. No, I don't, dude. I called out the abuse of children. I wouldn't cuck. Dude, books.
Look at all his books, bro.
Do you want me to play the stolen bike song you did on YouTube? I just read the title of the book.
You just read it? Yeah. What? Narcissus.
That's not the N-word I was looking at.
Oh, I know. I was trying not to say
It's a
the
book
other
about a black Lex Luger.
Black Lex Luger, exactly.
Hey, Frozen, you want to read the title of that book?
I'm not falling for that one.
Okay.
Why not?
Joseph Conrad. Hey, the word is
Well, Owen.
Hey, Taper, when you clip this, can you bleep that part out? Thanks.
You could feel the pain.
No!
Quick, go back to Owen Benjamin.
Oh, what the fuck are you
Quick,
guys
go back to Owen
talking?
Benjamin.
At the Comedy Store, I do
No.
Jew jokes, black.
in writing. That's why I was kicked.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say
Me,
that.
Owen.
Yelling does not
Yelling
mean
at me.
bad. It doesn't mean mad.
It was screamings
I
of
wouldn't have done
passion.
this stream if I didn't like you.
I like you, Owen. That's
Wait, this is him liking? This is somebody he likes?
I like you, bro. I think you're a cool guy. Yeah.
why I did this stream, okay?
I got good information to pass on, bro, and I am.
Pass it on.
No,
Go
that's
for
what
it.
I'm doing.
But Owen, see, the thing is this: you and I have a certain thing. We go different ways at, but we have a lot of the same beliefs, okay? But Martin is a good dude. He's a good dude.
I don't understand
They're
why
still
these
fighting over
people are.
this.
First off, Sam, how about you go? I don't give a shit what you think about Martin, and you know what? That's fine. You can think about, but why is he? Why does Sam keep defending this dude so hard? Is it because he's making funny from the Ponzi scheme, Rokfin?
Yeah.
Because that is a Ponzi scheme, in my opinion.
I didn't say that.
In my opinion, from an outside observation, I believe that that's a Ponzi scheme.
Fair enough.
He's a tech guy, okay? How he reacts to that is not us. He's not a 20-something-year comic banging, okay? He's
Hanging and banging.
Why
brother.
do comics think they're fucking so special?
Because they're part of a
LA
brotherhood.
Comics.
They're part of a community and a brotherhood that you wouldn't understand because you're a civilian.
I like how he goes, I live in Hollywood, like that's a brag.
a tech guy. He's a business dude, okay? And his
Okay.
business is no different than a Subway or a mom and pop's place. He allows
Well, no, it's different. There's a lot more racism at a Subway.
some people
Yeah, and
to
it's
say
the
some
Indians that own it.
dangerous ass shit on his website. And he's allowed to say things that won't go in most places. Oh, okay?
I'll
They
make
won't
it
go.
different. I'll make
But
it
he's
different
allowed
for me.
people to make money and pay their bills when a lot of other places wouldn't, okay?
I know who else did that. It was Adolf Hitler.
Sam's got to be regretting this every moment. This goes longer. He's got to be hating this. What?
You just compared the owner of Rokfin to Adolf Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He got a lot of people to pay the bills. Anyway, hear
I had a joke and I can't say it.
me out. If Martin texts me or calls me and says, "Hey man, I'm not going to
But
morally
they're
judge
good
you.
guys, man. The guys over there are good dudes, man, and they're getting fucking demonized right now.
Maybe he means that he's like Hitler in like that the numbers are pumped up on Rokfin. On Rokfin.
They're inflating it.
They're inflating the numbers on Rokfin, yeah.
I'll back him up again. Dude, hear me out. I don't hold grudges. I only do stuff to change behavior or to defend myself. If someone's going to moralize me and ban me from their platform.
To defend yourself, I have seen you. Remember when he ripped into Alex Jones when Alex Jones didn't do anything to him? Remember that whole spiel where he went after Alex and he got. By the way, just a month after Alex let him on InfoWars to host the third hour.
You remember when he started saying that Crowder was gay just out of the blue?
That was you.
Completely
You influenced it.
unprovoked.
I watched you do it in real time. I watched you do it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Hey, Amy, you think Crowder's bi?
Remember that?
Yeah.
Platform, I'm going to defend myself. If he says I've reviewed Owen, I get that he's joking.
Lauren's
He's not a
good
racist.
dude, man. And you know, maybe
Dude, I'm not even done talking. Like, this is my deal.
Go on.
Bro, now Sam has let him talk for a while.
If he says Owen's not a Nazi, he doesn't push child porn, whatever the shit he's trying to imply, and he's obviously doing comedy. It's a little too intense for this platform, but I have no problem with him. I will literally say that I have no problem with him. I support Rokfin, and that's it. But he didn't do that, and he was emailing people that I was. Well, Free Speech has to have a line. How is that a family guy doing comedy from a barn, milking goats and making fucking cheese? That's his line, but not fucking all this other degenerated shit. You know, that's my problem with it. And it's a person.
I'm skipping ahead again.
Now, I swear to God, I'm going to stop yelling now.
At the end of the day,
That's
Owen,
you.
you and I are we're good people. You're a good person, and I know you mean well, and you mean well. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Owen. I kind of live in a place right now where I just know that right now I'm not the most popular guy in Hollywood, okay? But I know this too shall pass.
Is this like a martyr cast or something? Did I miss something? Are they commiserating because Sam Tripoli's still friends with Joe Rogan and getting gigs because of it? And Owen Benjamin has people sending him cash in the mail. Like, what is this? We're good people, then Hollywood's done us bad. Really, guys? Hollywood's really fucked you guys over really bad, huh? The only reason that Owen has all these followers is, and you'll never admit this, right? But if Owen did everything that he did, but he wasn't in Hollywood before, nobody would be following him. He would have the same opinions, and you know where he'd be? He'd be somewhere in a fucking corner of Cozy TV screaming the N-word and stuff. Owen won't admit this, and this is the part that maybe he has, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me that the one thing Owen doesn't say is like, I fucking hate Hollywood, it's evil, and I left it. But the only reason people know about me is because I was in Hollywood.
Yeah, he says that all the time, though. Yeah, he's always denouncing Hollywood. But you saw how quickly he was.
I was sick. I was like, then why are you wearing that as a badge of honor?
I co-starred with Steve Byrne.